Yo. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up? Okay, first off, before I start going, I'm gonna request boarding. All right, what's going on? Well, like I promised you guys yesterday, why is my jetway moving away? Come back here, you little. Back here. Like I promised yesterday, we're gonna do some flights up here in Finland. The airport that we're gonna be showcasing is the KILLITA airport up in the northern part of Finland, the new release by INIBUILDS. So we'll be giving out a copy for those of you guys that want to enter. It will be just like as always, exclamation point INIBUILDS, and yeah, should be fun. What up, what up, Scorch? How's it going, brother? EDDL Aviation, what's going on? Welcome in, good luck. All right, I didn't start Pack X yet, but let me go ahead and do that now, because not that it really matters. The one thing I like about the Embraer, it takes like 2 seconds to really load this aircraft up. It really doesn't take too much, which is pretty nice. But yeah, can't complain. Should I try my luck with this airport as well? You should, Scorch, you should. Daza, what's going on? Happy Friday, Cap and all. Yep, happy Friday. Oh my god, today is Friday. I forgot. Damn. Today's Friday. My coffee's out already. I already emptied my coffee. I gotta have more coffee, more Java. Falling behind. Well, good luck, Scorch. But yeah, no, we're gonna take the Embraer again. I know it wasn't on us the last time we were in this aircraft. You asked for it. I did. I know it wasn't on us the last time we flew this plane, but I kind of think I have an idea of why it did that. So I still love it, in love with DF. Nice. I know I haven't flown out of DFW since that day. So I gotta get some operations back in and out of there. Maybe we'll take some flights down from Chicago or something when we do United Ops or something. I don't know. I can't do American Airline Ops. I don't know. It's just not like, it's not me. You know what I mean? Monkey Lips, what's going on, brother? Welcome in. But yeah, so we're gonna take the E190 up to this is the plan today, guys. We're gonna take the E190 up to KILLITA, and we'll showcase that airport a little bit. Might be a little bit dark by the time we get up there. It's kind of tough to tell, like with up here when the sun's really going down and when it's going, you know, when it's fully away. So it should have a little light, and then it should definitely be dark by the time we take off. But then we're gonna go to KILLITA to Trumso, which is just even more north of that. Yeah. And then depending on when we get up to Trumso and how long everything takes and what time it is, I gotta leave here by like 1-ish. So depending on how long things take, we might have to end it in Tromso, or we might just fly back down to KILLITA. That flight down to KILLITA is only like 40 minutes. It's a very short flight, so I don't know, we'll see. But we'll hop in the cockpit, we'll get going. We got a lot of stuff to do in the flight deck, and yeah, and you can see they've already loaded the baggage since it's an Embraer, so it's, I feel like, never very packed on these flights. Well, it's probably full from a passenger standpoint, but there's only what, like 90 seats. Hi, how are ya? All right, we'll see you guys inside the cockpit. Let's go. All right, say hello to the world.
Hello to the world.
Hello to the world. All right, seatbelt signs are gonna come on. AP Jizzle starting up. System A will go ahead and start. I got to adjust my push to talk here. Oh wait, it was already set. Oh, that's right, because we flew Boeing, duh. Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Rickety.
Wait a minute. Why does this look like the old? I guess we're going old style. This looks like the older version. Did I not update this one? Maybe not. Oh, I think I did.
Exact same, no matter if experimental or not.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it is. I got confused there for a second. I was like, no, did I not update this plane? All right, we're good.
I need to hurry up. I need to hurry up. I haven't even started this because the airport's still downloading.
Oh my God. Fulong, what's going on, brother? Welcome in. Good luck. Remember, chat, if you guys enter, you have to be here. I'm not going to hunt you down. So when we do the giveaway, you have to be here. I know a couple people in the last, I think it was the FS Realistic Plus, were a little upset, but it is what it is. All right, so we're doing the 4 right departure, 5, whatever. Brosy's entering even though he doesn't have
Damn straight, damn right.
Love it. All right, so we are doing a airway 7.5 and then Evimi.
What about me?
Evimi.
Oh, not me.
Not you. Kama, what's going on? Welcome in. Morning, man. Morning, and good luck. All right, runway 16 for the wait. Oh, I put the same. Oh my God.
You know, chat.
This is how you know I've only had one cup of coffee. My goodness. All right.
We had many cups of margarita.
All right, localizer. We're gonna go Zulu, and let's see here. Yesterday I did my first flight in the MD-11, landed with 200. I mean, that's honestly not bad for the MD-11. I was gonna say, Monkey, that's not actually bad, Scorch, to have that kind of a landing. All right, for the arrival, the Even 3 Bravo.
Don't leave me behind.
No, I would never. All right, so on the flight plan, just going to go through it really quickly here. Make sure everything is on par, which it looks like it is. So EVM, yeah. And then that should be the localizer. Perfect. Yep. All right. Takeoff is set. Next page, we'll get the cruise winds in here. Our cruising altitude's 38,000 feet. Put that in. It was quite gentle, amazing flight, dude. The MD-11 is by far one of the best planes in the sim for sure. Help! My first ever girlfriend discovered this channel, and now he keeps saying, "Let's keep it casual. Can you introduce me to Rock? How do I fix?" Well, you gotta. The only way to fix that, Sky Command, is to introduce her to Rock. That's crazy, dog. What's up, bro? Do you have like these? Do you have these on sticky notes? Like they're like posted around your monitor, and you just each day you come in here, you pick a new one up.
Also, be sure that the aisle is clear and sit down so that way other passengers can get by you.
Andrew, what's going on, brother? Welcome in. Good luck.
Please review the exit seating responsibilities and the safety card provided for you. Please make sure that you are able and
under the flight plan, just confirming everything looks good, which it does. 380, perfect.
Feel free to use your cell phones during the rest of the boarding process, but we do ask that laptops,
not allowed all of
tablets, and
them,
other
bro.
larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart.
That is best. Hell yeah.
We're just sorting out some baggage issues. It won't take that long.
Thank you. All right. They're sorting some baggage issues, then we should be good. From where? All right, so we are set up there. Everything else is good. We already got the throttles confirmed. Yep, we are good there. You never know. You gotta sometimes do that. Okay, we'll leave those up because we're gonna need those for the doors. and overhead looks good. So such an easy plane. All right, they're almost done. We'll push back onto Alpha Charlie, taxi out to
Guys,
Zulu.
he's not waiting for me.
Well, we're not pushed back yet, but I mean, you were the one that dingled around for about 35 minutes.
I did not dingle around. I landed.
Chatty dingled. Chatty dingled around.
Yep. You have dingleberry. Shut up.
That's fine. I mean, it's more like smushberries now, but yeah.
Jesus.
Well, dingleberry would incite that it's dangling from your butthole, right? If I'm sitting, it'd be more like smushed berries. Am I right or am I wrong?
You're gay.
Whoa. Tell that to my wife.
I might.
All right. We are, like I said, just waiting on some final boarding here.
Hey, how's boarding going back there?
5 minutes, it says.
We're still boarding. Let us know.
Damn, dude, look at that. Number one. The EFSS Embraers are lovely. They are, man. They are. I've been a big advocate for this plane though for a very, very long time. Like ever since it came out. I know it's had its ups and downs, and we've had a lot of development under this this aircraft specifically, but in a very long development for this plane, and it's still in development. But overall, I think this plane is by far one of the best out in the sim, and I've said that since the beginning. I think the flight model is unbelievable. The modeling of the plane is really, really, really good, and then obviously the latest update with some updated cabin textures, obviously, and the VNAV LNAV is really good. They just need to work on any potential WASM crashes in the plane or anything like that. Yeah, the performance is unbelievable in this plane. It's like, it is so good. I wish, like, honestly, you know, we look at like certain planes like PMDG and stuff like that, and like I love PMDG aircrafts, but I seriously think like they used to be like the best performance I've ever had in the sim, but I seriously think there are some other aircraft that are even better than them. Basically every payware plane is a work in well, it's like anything, you know. The problem is too, the sim is ever evolving, right, Scorch? So the sim isn't perfect yet either, so it's really hard to develop a plane to be perfect in a you know, evolving environment.
You hear that, chat? He's using big words.
Big words. Big word. It's Big Word Friday.
Big word.
Big Word Friday. I've exhausted all my big words though, so chat, sorry. Are we hyped for Sim Update 5? You know, it depends on what's gonna come of it. You know what I mean? I don't know what's like. There's a couple of videos that are speculating what's going to be in Sim Update 5, but we really don't know. So, I mean, I'm excited for it, but I like my sim is running really good now. I mean, if we could get maybe some of the LOD stuff to be better, and what I mean by that is, like, I don't know if you guys noticed this. I notice it more in my sim, and this is pretty much really the only thing that I notice the most anymore is when I load in, like for instance in a plane, everything runs really, really good, but the moment you turn the aircraft on, stuff like that, you know, and I look down or I look at the FMC or I look away, and then I look back at like the center or like the pilot version or pilot camera view, and it's looking like at the terminal or whatever. It just like the LOD takes a second to actually load. So if we can smoothen that out like it used to be in some update 4 in the beta, that would be amazing. Like in the beta 4, there was like a couple updates that we had where the sim was running unbelievably smooth, but I don't know, we'll have to see. I really hope it doesn't trash everything, but I think the VRAM issue will definitely hopefully be solved by I really do hope that for a lot of people. Flyer says But he's here to at least enter in the chat, so that's good. Good luck. I don't know. We'll see. I like I said, I'd like to see what Sim Update 5 is going to offer first before we actually...
Boring bastard.
Oh, come on. I'd like to see what it's going to offer first before we actually get the update. All right, boarding is complete.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make it.
How classic.
The scenery's not done downloading.
Unbelievable. Do you think they might improve weather and the way how it can feel crippling intense? I saw some videos of X-Plane and it could be shockingly intense. I think that depends on the add-ons you have in the sim too, to be honest with you. It would be nice for them to fix like any of like the ground layering for like snow and snow buildup. That would be really nice. Yeah, your 3060 Ti can barely keep up with it. That's because just the VRAM, right? Yeah, VRAM improvement I hope is like the biggest thing. All right, so we are 1004. I'm gonna set that up now. Jutta, welcome in. Good luck. Yeah, the Alps could look like dog shit. See, like for me, I don't have too much of those problems. It's more a little bit of everything else, just like some smaller things, but.
39. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 12 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seat backs must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, secure doors for departure.
All right, there we go. So we're gonna face southwest on. There we go. Sticky traffic fin out 639, pushing back onto Alpha Charlie 826.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
All right, there we go. Oh, look at those views.
Please follow this video closely, as we will be demonstrating the safety features of our aircraft. Smartphones and other handheld electronic devices may be used from gate to landing.
I saw that Real Ops is out. I saw Rapenza ripping that around yesterday. That looks pretty nice. If you guys are X-Plane users. But yeah, I think we could use like maybe an update to like the LOD when you look forward. But other than that, my performance in the sim has been really, really good. Like it's really hard for me to complain about it. Are we gonna go flaps 1? Hey Rock, how you doing, mate? Good, Ivan. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in.
Your safety belt must be fastened during takeoff, landing, and at all times during the flight when the safety.
All right, we are flaps 1 for departure today. All right, then I'm going to take a look at the trim level here. So we are trim 2.8. We'll set that up 2.8, up 2.8. All right, up 2.8. We are there. Flaps 1 check. Everything else looks good. We'll head over to the de-icing ramp. It is cold as shit out.
instructions given by the code.
All right.
If the
So we'll go over to
cabin
systems and then
the
flight
oxygen
control.
masks will automatically appear above your head. Grab the nearest mask or the red flag, pull down
Gonna go
sharply
full
and pull the
left,
mask on as
full
shown.
right,
The bag may not inflate
full
even though
forward,
oxygen is
and
low.
full back,
Always
rudder
put your
right,
own
rudder
mask on
left,
first.
free and clear.
Then you may help others. If you are seated in business class, your life jacket is located in a compartment underneath your seat.
GCAS is on. We're gonna go weather.
Your life jacket is in a pouch under your seat.
Saying about an hour and 35. That's with any discontinuities or anything that we got in there. Both engines fired up.
Inflate the life jacket only when you leave the aircraft. This aircraft has 8 emergency exits, which are all marked with green and white exit signs. All exits are equipped with slide rafts. Escape lights at floor level lead to these exits.
Ticket traffic, Finna 639, taxiing Alpha Charlie Zulu,
The exits nearest to you.
Victor Sierra to the de-icing pad.
Location of your nearest exit, bearing in mind that it may be behind you. You must adopt the emergency position when instructed to do so. It is important to bend forward and downwards and as low as possible.
All right, so we're gonna head over to the de-icing pad. We'll put auto brake to RTO.
In the aircraft. The safety features of this aircraft may also be found in the safety card located in the seat pocket. Please review the important information on the safety card before takeoff. If you have any questions, please ask your cabin crew.
About a minute since I've flown in the E190.
Thank you for choosing Finnair and enjoy your
Flyer, how we doing this morning?
Yeah.
Eh. Knew that was coming. Pilot Gabe, what's going on? Welcome in. Or is it Pilot Gab? I'm not sure. Anyways, good luck.
It woke me up like a shot this morning.
Yeah. Are you on VATSIM? We are on VATSIM, yes. Speaking of that. Yeah, we're Finnair 639. Fin 639. Currently just heading over to the de-icing pad, which is just shy of the runway. And then we'll get on our way. Just one copy. Yep, one copy.
Helsinki traffic, Eagle 635, taxiing to runway 04 right via Yankee Zulu. Helsinki traffic.
They're crazy if they're not de-icing. It's literally like minus 13 out. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting more people to be on up in Finland, like as far as like more streamers and whatnot, given that this is like I know that maybe because some people may have the freeware and don't want the INIBUILDS one, but like I'll tell you right now, it's definitely very detailed. I loaded up in it last night to take a look at it, and it's pretty nice. We're gonna pull off here to the left. The icing pad is up here on the left side. Really? Nice. That's good. I mean, it's nice, man. I think they've been doing very well. INIBUILDS has been doing very well with these airports up in the Finland area, Norwegian, like Norway. I almost said Norwegian, but Norway. Like, they've been killing it on those airports out there. I think once Fly Tampa makes a version 3 that's like 2024 native, I think we'll be okay. Everything else looks good. We get turned. We got the lights off, which is good.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
AP bleed off.
We begin treatment now and observe fluid type 1. Concentration at 75%. I will call you back when ready.
Thank you. But yeah, I agree with you, Arcana. Like a good Schiphol airport would be nice. But like I said, I do think that once they get that, like MS 2024 version out, it should be good. But it's just gonna depend on when that, you know. Whenever that actually comes out. Let's hope so. Yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen. I think, you know, they were working on their Fly Tampa Vegas. I think Schiphol, I bet, would be next, is my guess. I mean, I don't have too many issues at my Amsterdam personally, but I know everybody's a little bit different. See, this is where like the FS Lab shines, man. You do the de-icing and it's like got the actual liquid on it and shit. Only if that was like actually modeled on every plane. I wish GSX would model that like for every plane, but I understand how they like really couldn't. But
De-icing and anti-icing completed, and the icing code is fluid type 1. Concentration at 75%.
Thank you.
I am disconnecting. Good day.
All right, turn that AP bleed back on. Yeah.
Traffic 10461, pushing back, whiskey 44.
All right, red engine firing up. We'll make sure to give another flight control check as well. Yeah, do you? You know, it's funny. I tried going there quite a bit, but I like way back in the day. I haven't gone there in a while. All right, right engine fired up. Start up the left engine. I believe we got I think a GA aircraft's coming up. Yeah, I see him coming up right here. All right, so we still are flaps 1. Left engine firing up. And Arcana, good luck, buddy. All right, we're going to be taxiing straight out ahead, Zulu, and then Zulu Tango.
Helsinki traffic, Eagle 635, lining up runway 04 right. Helsinki
There he is. Little private jet action, love it. Helsinki traffic, Finnair 639 is going to taxi Zulu Tango, runway 04 right behind departure traffic. All right.
Helsinki traffic, Eagle 635, taking off runway 04 right. Helsinki traffic.
All right, there we go. FS Labs had liquid simulation back in P3D. Pity took a lot to bring to FS. What do you mean it took a lot to bring it to FS? They did bring it to FS.
Helsinki traffic, Eagle 635 is airborne.
We're going to be lining up here, runway 4 right. Oh, like their airplanes? Oh, I mean, it's a in-depth simulation. You know what I mean? It's not. I mean, it's not. I think a lot of people think it's just a simple, easy, like, not port over, but like it's a simple, easy, just bring over to the new sim. I mean, it's a whole new SDK they have to learn, work around, and I mean, there's so many more points of contact in MSFS compared to a lot of the other sims where that requires a lot of coding. So it's you know, it's quite a bit.
Finnair 46 Juliet, taxiing to Zulu Lima, 04 right, Helsinki traffic.
Helsinki traffic, Finnair 639, going to be taking off 04 right. All right, here we go. Rotating. Positive right. All right, auto throttle engaged. And getting some turbulence here. As I get traffic, Finnair 639 on departure to the north. Clear runway 04 right. All right, looking good. Nice and smooth now. I had a little turbulence there, but nothing too crazy. Autopilot is on. Nav is on. Oh, look at that view, guys. Oh my God. Michael, welcome in, brother. Good luck. And we are 3-8 for this flight, I think. Yep, 3-8. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh.
Helsinki traffic, Finnair 468 lining up 04 right for departure, and it's going to be right-hand departure.
Look at that. My goodness, chat. My goodness. All right, on the climb, looking good, up to 38,000 feet.
Helsinki traffic Finnair, Romeo Alpha, and Whiskey 34, pushing back, facing southwest.
I'm curious to see. So I know, like, when we, it does it based off of that. Okay, off the oh, food's downstairs. All right, let's see. Transition altitude was 5,000 feet, so we'll make sure we swap that over. On the climb, we'll be reaching 10,000 here shortly. We'll just go ahead and put the lights off now. Can keep all these bottom road lights off. Oh, look at that view! My goodness. All right, let me go. I'm gonna put more Java in the cup, and then grab the food, and I'll be 2 seconds.
Helsinki traffic, Finnair 468, you get clear of 5th right, Helsinki.
gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet, so you may turn on larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. You will be required to pay a small fee if you wish to access it. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV thanks to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live TV and paid movies library.
Oh, hello, Mason.
Oh, shit. The Negros are here.
All right.
What are you doing?
Flying. Streaming.
How come all of Europe isn't flying to that airport today?
That's what I said.
What the hell?
Literally what I said. I was like, I'm surprised there's not more people flying here.
I mean, where are the two fag boys? You're not streaming, are you?
I am. You can't say that.
I'm sorry.
He's talking about his best friend's chat.
Wow, there's like nobody there.
Nobody. I was gonna go and like make a static aircraft build up here, but then I was like, is it really worth it? Because there's probably gonna be like no spots available.
I mean, Jamie's flying Budapest to.
Yeah, I saw that.
Airport. LYPG. I don't even see Kenko yet. Wow, that's crazy.
I think Kenko flew here yesterday though.
Oh, did he?
He did like the 350 rip.
Interesting. Huh? I'm just like in shock. Usually when there's a new airport, it's like, whoa.
Especially from any builds.
There's some action out there in the middle of Russia.
Really?
Yeah. UNNT. They got delivery, ground, tower, ATIS, approach, and center. Novosibirsk. That was a poor attempt. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend any Russians in the chat, but...
Mommy Toucan, what's going on? Hi.
I can't pronounce that motherfucker. Huh. Wow. And Friday at a boot.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Okay, we got our plate going. Helsinki. That MK2, like that MK Studios airport's badass.
Helsinki?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, the TNCM PAA 742. Look out. That's pretty cool. That sounds legit.
I'll tell you what'll be legit. Well, I had my sip of my first cup of coffee.
Ooh-wee.
Haven't even started making the pot yet, but I just got up.
That was like me. I haven't had like the second cup of coffee yet. And I when I was putting the flight plan in, I put the same airport in that I was taking off out of. Like I put Helsinki in for my arrival too, and I was like, oh, you idiot. Whoops. Not my fault.
Oh, damn. Oh, it's Monday? Oh, Monday's President's Day, huh?
It is.
Yeah, I got paid early today. I don't get paid. I get paid. So I get paid Social Security on the third Wednesday of every month.
Mm-hmm.
But they always have early, so I get paid on Monday. And then if Monday is going to be a holiday, I get paid on Friday. And I got paid today. Fuck yeah.
Ooh. Got enough money now to get the PMDG 600.
600 now.
Well, it's out.
Why didn't they do the 700 first?
Probably because it required a lot. I mean, they had to build that bitch from the ground up for sure, because that was the first plane of theirs to come out to 2020, which was probably sitting on a really, really old SDK. So they probably had to completely strip that plane and rebuild it from the ground up. They said that the 800 was the most sold aircraft, which, like, I mean, obviously, like, I don't think they're lying about it, but that's crazy to me, because I don't know how the 700 did not beat the 800.
Is he talking IRL or is it SIM?
I think it was the sim. I think that's what they said for them, I'm assuming. DBG Planes is on your sim flying from EHAM. Oh shit. Are you on X-Plane or P3D? But yeah, PMDG said that, like, the reason why they weren't coming out with the 737 was or the 700 was at least first, was because the 800 was the best, like, selling plane.
Well, I mean, they would know, right?
Yeah. Just shocks me because the 700 was the first, you know what I mean, like the first PMDG aircraft. I'm surprised more people didn't buy it if that was truly the case. I'm on IF. What is IF? In flight? Infinite flight? Infinite Flight Pro Pilot Pro, welcome in. Good luck. I said the only reason why I would get that 600 is to do Janet ops. But then even then, is it like, is $35 really worth one? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Look at that view. God damn. There's no WASM crash today. Come on now. I think that's the first time I've ever gotten a WASM crash in this Embraer. You got such a smooth flight ahead. Like literally, air is like perfect up here. Crazy. Oh. Bro, what are you giving an INIBUILDS? Giving an INIBUILDS product? We are Technics. Yes. Technoist. We are. We do that quite a bit on this channel, Techno. Hoach, what up? Good morning. The next flight, Hoach, is KILLITA to JFK. In the Embraer 190. BRB let me cancel all my meetings for that flight. That is crazy. Rachel, you fan of the TriStar?
I used to be, but I mean, we have the MD-11. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to think of, was there even a decent one for P3D?
There's a big update today, like on it from INIBUILDS. It does look pretty. I'm not gonna lie, it looks badass. The chrome on it for one of the chrome on like one of the photos looked amazing. What are we giving away today? We are giving away the new KILLITA airport from INIBUILDS. And how do you join the giveaway? You just do exclamation point get INIBUILDS. L1011 is what will get me to MSFS 2024. I've always wanted to fly that. What is the L1011? What is that?
L1011.
What the fuck is that?
That's the TriStar.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never even heard of the TriStar.
Yeah, yeah. So you have the DC-10, which turned into the MD-11, and then the TriStar was the L1011.
I mean, this looks so badass. Like, it's got an INS. This setup, which is sick. The only plane I'm excited for is the A380 from INIBUILDS when it comes eventually comes out. Yeah, that honestly, I'm intrigued to see how good that plane is gonna be. Instant buy. Well, we all know that anything that INIBUILDS usually comes out with, I don't usually get given. So, but I think I'll be honest, I'm not really into like the older planes, but this airplane looks pretty badass. I mean, just look at the look at the detail. Look at that. Jason, good luck, buddy. Exactly, Scorch. It is the best plane ever, the 350. It's probably one, like, honestly, in 2024, yeah. Problem with INIBUILDS planes is that it needs 3 to 4 updates before it's stable and performance gets nailed down. Yeah, it depends, but yeah. I thought the 340 was pretty damn good off release for me, but it was a L1011 flying pattern somewhere, I think in Arizona. Pretty sure it's the last L1011. Saw it on Flight Radar. Interesting. I'm not much of an older plane guy apart from warplanes. Nice. Yeah, I know. The A380 will be pretty cool whenever that gets dropped. Where was like the livery section? There was like a section with liveries, I thought. I mean, some TW apps. That's a good point. I could have swore that was, unless there was a section with more liveries. That's here it is. That Pan Am livery. Oh, come on. Yeah, but Techno, we've probably given out about at least 5 A350s on this channel easily. Is INIBUILDS preparing for A380? Yes. They've been working on the A380, I think, since they announced the 340. The Pan Am livery is hotter than Falco's mom. That's crazy. Yeah, that livery is so sick. I think they had a... I was gonna say, I think they did the delivery in here. Look at that. Oh my god. Is it a short or long haul? I don't know. Something tells me it's more of a shorter haul plane, but I don't know. Probably did some surprising oh, look at that Delta. Come on, chat. Come on.
Which airplane you talking about?
The TriStar.
Oh, that wasn't a short haul.
No?
No.
See what I mean, chat? It's like the small plane, but it'd be like surprises, yeah.
Flew on one of those when I was a kid from fucking Hawaii to California.
Oh, shit. There you go. I mean, it looks like a lot of companies flew it. So Pan Am, British Airways, PSA, United.
It had like a depending on winds and how heavy it was loaded, 4,000 plus miles.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Was that the L10? The L1011 was a competitor for a 747 from Lockheed. Interesting. That's what she said. Yeah, it's Tower Air too. Tower Air, yeah. ATA, dude, that ATA livery is sick.
The Lockheed TriStar.
ANA. Air Transit. Air Canada, dude, look at that livery. Yuck.
Fucking KLM flew those. Everybody flew those things, man. They use those for. I think they still. No, I think that was the DC-10 they used for the fucking air tankers for fighting fires. I have to look.
All right, seatbelt signs off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the seatbelt sign is now turned on, so it is time to return to your seats and fasten.
Yeah, that airplane's gonna keep you busy. Ain't no magenta line in that puppy.
Nope. I see a United livery there. Rocco's gonna need some alone time with that screenshot.
No magenta line.
It'll
INS and VORs, boys.
I'll tell you right now, I'm definitely gonna need a couple of flights with that thing before I get on stream with it.
But it'll probably have the fucking Asobo GPS in it, though, if you want to use it. So there'll be a lot of people using that.
No, it's hold on. I'll read it to you. They covered
They're gonna
that.
go strictly old school on that? No way.
Hold on.
I don't believe it. You're gonna have to put the default GPS in because who the fuck knows how to use the INS?
Right, so RadNav only, INS only.
Really?
And then let's see here. It says INS plus PMS to provide VNav, originally planned for a later update. But let's see here. All right, so these options are included to define how the aircraft is operated. The RadNav, INS, they do have GPS, INS plus GPS.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So it must be like an option to just click and it swaps the system out.
Yeah, just like the DC-6, you can turn the GPS on and off.
I didn't read that other section. I saw the first section that just says RadNav only and INS only.
What's RadNav mean?
Radio ass dick. No, I'm just kidding.
Radio navigation.
Yeah.
You better know that one, Rocco. I was going to slap you.
That's why I said radio ass dick. I'll be honest though. I've never flown an INS plane before.
Not hard.
Well, no, it's just the lat long, and you can't fly. It's only You can't do like, is it RNAV approaches?
Okay, so you can plot the RNAV waypoints.
Right.
And you can fly it, but here's the deal. I mean, it'll be all right in the sim, but in real life, those INSs were only RNP 10.
Yeah.
And to legally fly an RNP departure or arrival, you
right,
have to be RNP 5 miles. And see, that's what I do in the Concorde. I'll go ahead and I'll put arrivals and departures in, but in reality, it's not really legal. But
yeah.
Who cares?
Does UPS use this for cargo? I don't know. Looking for the TriStar Odds. What's up, dog? What up, dude? How we doing?
Why don't you know?
Who's that, Squirrely?
Of course it's me.
My God. Sound like ASMR Squirrely today.
I just woke up.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you did.
What you're going to have to do in that TriStar, you're going to have to do like what I do in the 727. So you just make your flight plan in SimBrief, and then you get a view the PDF in SimBrief gives you all the lat-longs of your whole flight plan.
So I think what I read, if I'm not mistaken, when I was looking through it, was they're going to have an import option for INS.
Yep. They do that in the 7.2.
Yeah. That'll be pretty nice. You don't have to like sit there and actually plot each one.
What you flying there, Rock?
I'm in the E190 flying up to KILLITA.
Ooh.
Giving out a free copy if you want to enter.
You know I do, but we all know it's rigged.
It is rigged. It is rigged. Sorry, chat. It's rigged. I already selected the winner. I'll announce it at the end. Always rigged. That's bullshit, Scores. You won it. You can't say always rigged. Didn't you win? You won one. Yeah. Didn't you win the DFW?
Yes, he did.
The good news is we do enough giveaways on here that you're bound to win at some point. Look at the darkness just creeping in. Looks like a wave. What are we, like 33 minutes out, 240 nautical miles? This plane's badass. For those of you guys that don't have this plane, gotta get it. But I need the Verpol yoke, man, with my Embraer yoke attachment. Statistically, yes. Realistically, no. Hey, I'm all about the statistics, Arcana. There you go, Squirrely. There you go. Get it in there.
Yeah, I was supposed to be off yesterday, but one of the supervisors, his anniversary was yesterday, and he asked me to cover him, so only gonna get 2 days off this week. But I have an extra day in the pocket whenever I want it now.
Ooh.
So if I want to have 4.5 days off, I can.
That doesn't sound bad.
No, it doesn't.
All right, so like I said earlier, guys, when we land here in KILLITA, we'll go ahead and take a look at the airport in its detail while we deboard, reboard. And the good thing is it's kind of a smaller airport, so it shouldn't take too long to kind of fully cover this airport. But we'll get on our way up to Trumso. Then once we get to Trumso, we'll go ahead and do the giveaway for the KILLITA airport. But the good news is it's not a very long.
Rock,
not a very long
peripherals
like
with this plane.
No.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
But I mean, I don't know what one you would want to work with it, because it's not a cutie port. Yeah, exactly, Scorch. I mean, none of the panels look or would operate the same.
Yeah. Well, you know, I noticed last week, because I was on like the SimApp Pro, just looking around, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they have profiles and stuff on there that you can import into the flight sim. Like you can, like all the A320 stuff that I have, they have profiles that you can import into that'll make it work with like 737s and stuff.
Oh yeah. That was like a very popular demand for people that were buying the Airbus one, and then they were like, well, why, like, we should be able to use this for the Boeing, but it's like, okay, well, that also that is like the like that, like, you know, it's like when and I know some of you guys do, I know Mason does, when you guys fly with like when there's a plane that has a yoke and then they fly with a like a stick.
Yeah.
Like my inside just like irks at that.
It just irks. Yeah.
So I which is fine, like, it's, you know, your sim.
I do that on purpose just to irk you.
Yeah, I know you do.
That's why I don't buy a yoke. Just for you.
Just for me.
I will do everything in my power to duplicate anything that irritates you.
When I get my Verpro yoke, I'll give you this honeycomb one.
Huh. You're so fucking such a liar.
Yeah. And I don't know. I couldn't imagine using the Airbus panel.
I don't have an Airbus stick.
That is true.
I don't do an Airbus stick. It's worse than an Airbus stick because now I fly 777s and MD-11s, you know, with a fighter stick. Put that in your pipe, smoke and chat.
Brock, have you been keeping up with Meridian?
No, why?
So apparently
they went bankrupt.
No. Apparently he is going to have working models by FS weekend.
Interesting.
So that is going to be very interesting in the throttle concept that he's going to be having over there. So I can't wait to watch that and see what anybody reports on that. It sucks that he's going to have them. I was hoping that he would only have them for FS Expo, but he's saying that he's going to have a working throttle for FS weekend.
I'm sure they'll have a lot more options by the time Expo happens.
Yeah. I think he said he's trying to get the throttle, the little Xbox controller done by FS weekend.
Yeah, that's I mean, it'll be better than what he brought. I mean, it was nice to see like the quote-unquote prototypes, but
yeah, what he brought last year was a disappointment. It really was.
I just don't know how. I don't know how the hell they plan on. That thing is just so massive and it's so heavy. I'm curious to see how the final product will be, and like how you mount it.
Well, when I talked to him at the expo, he said it will have native under desk mounting. So I think that was just so much in demand of wanting that, you know, because that the honeycomb stuff never came that way. It's like it was all top desk mounting, you know, and everybody was like, I want to mount it up under my desk, you know.
Well, yeah, because that's like the popular thing right now.
Yeah, so I think, you know, he said it will have native under desk mounting. I mean, that's what he said at the expo last year. So I don't know, you know, we'll see.
What I would like to see as an option from their Meridian is if they do like a completely blank throttle quadrant. I wouldn't hate seeing that, like a complete, like instead of doing all those panels and shit, I would prefer that to be gone and just do a black plated panel behind, kind of like what I would do.
Talking about like the honeycomb light with no buttons on it.
Honestly, no. I want what Virpil has, where it's just a complete, like you have the option to have either just black like panels with nothing, and it's just the yoke. I would like that for the throttle quadrant because I don't need all of those buttons. I don't even use them.
Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't say I don't use them because I use like one of the buttons on the honeycomb and the gear. I use the gear leveler and then the parking brake.
Yeah.
But other than that, I could literally care less. But that's just my preference.
Yeah, I mean, because some people got enough peripherals that they don't need that stuff, you know. My big thing is I don't have a radio panel, so I'm excited about seeing the radio panel built into it.
But isn't the idea supposed to be like it's supposed to be like panel sections?
Yeah. Yes. So it's a modular, you know, throttle quadrant that has that I guess it's magnetically connected. That you know, you pull this panel off, you can put a 737 panel, you can put an A320 panel, you can do GA panels, you know, and it's supposed to have all the pretty much, you know, major components that you use the most in them, like the 737's got the whole autopilot part on there. And the A320, I think it has the autopilot and I think it has the transponder on there, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. And then, of course, the GA has the radio panel. It has the autopilot on it.
I do like the entire throttle setup. Like everything from where the throttle is, I really like the trim wheel, the parking brake. I'm just looking at like the Boeing one. Like that's nice. The only thing is though is, and I'm curious to see like how they end up doing this, how they end up like integrating like the remove, because like is each one of those, is that just like a panel piece you take off?
That's a full panel that will come off. Yes. Interesting. I mean, like I said, as far as how he's explaining it, that whole rectangular panel right there will come off. And
and you just put another one on.
Yes.
Interesting.
So it's not like certain pieces are interchangeable. You have like that whole panel right behind the throttle.
I see.
It comes out.
Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, I see that. It literally like detaches.
Yes.
I mean, oh, there's the mounting bracket for underneath.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cool design. It's just my only like worry with that thing is it's like, how much is each fucking unit gonna cost that's detachable?
I think well, yeah, I mean the piece itself, I'm gonna say probably around maybe $100 and something bucks.
I think it's gonna be more than that. For sure.
The panel? Just the panel?
the like thing for the like different planes, like the whole throttle quadrant part?
I don't know, man. I don't think it's going to cost that much because he said that pretty much he's keeping the price of the whole entire throttle about the same as how the Bravo is.
Yeah.
So you're going to be paying about maybe 300 something bucks for the throttle, you know, and maybe the different panels maybe close to 100, you know. I mean, he's not going to, I doubt very much that, I mean, I that this is just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I doubt very much that each panel is going to cost about as much as the damn throttle does, you know. And you see how you can interchange the actual throttle quadrant module too, to the different airplanes. That
yeah. That is kind of sick though. The general aviation one's pretty badass.
Yeah.
That GA one's sick actually. They got the little Garmins and shit in there, the radio panels. That's sick.
Yep. Yep. I mean, look, let me tell you something. I truly believe the only thing that's gonna, you know, limit him is he's gotta stick to his dates on what he's saying he's doing. You know,
yeah.
This is literally his last chance, because with everything that went on with Honeycomb and him, like right before last year's expo, he stated that, you know, he's going to have us panels and they're going to be, you know, we'll be able to play with them and all this stuff. And when expo got here, that didn't happen. And I understand stuff happens, you know, stuff happens, delays and all that. But people are already, because of that whole the Charlie rudder pedals, what happened with those, people got a bad taste in their mouth with Nikki right now. And do I believe he had a bad rap? I believe he did. You know, I think that he got in with the wrong people and it really messed him up. But this right here, if he doesn't deliver by the expo or FS weekend or whatever, I think it's going to be bad for him. But if he does, and he has working products and he has a date when we can buy these, I think these right here are going to sell like hotcakes. That's just my personal opinion.
His opinion, chat. I do like the servo motor kit. I think that's pretty badass that they're gonna have throttles that move with the in-sim. Like, that's pretty sick. I'm curious to see.
That might be a couple $100 for an upgrade.
I'm curious to see. Curious to see how this is gonna work though, because even like when you think about all the planes that you have, like even for me, right? Like right now I can swap out to 7.3s, 777s, MD-11s, you know, Embraers, all of those things with simple throttle switches and throttle changes. I wonder how that's going to be implemented for, if they're just going to make like a universal one and then you could buy like certain things for it. But
I think it'll be like that. Yeah. I'm because, you know,
because Donnie would make a lot of money too by doing that if they made like one that had just specific cutouts, and then you had the ability to put in like your own system like things.
Yeah. Well, you know, the DIY community will definitely come up with something that you can do that with if he does it.
Well, it'll be tough.
I think
it'll be tough with the current configs he has, because the Airbus one's already configured for Airbus. The Boeing one's configured for, it looks like that one looks like a 787 setup. That's just tough. Like, I mean, for the people that are more like that want like the feeling of all the different throttles, like myself, like that's just a tough sell when you're limited to like what you can do with it.
Yeah.
The Airbus one is sick though, dude. That Airbus setup looks sick.
It's sick.
It's sick. Someone get in an Advil.
My only thing about this is everything's too much similar to Honeycomb on here.
Well,
like,
yeah.
It's literally the Bravo throttle, but just a little different. You know,
I think it's more advanced. Like, it's got a lot more shit going on.
Oh no, yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm talking about the layout.
Yeah.
Like, the layout of it is pretty much the Bravo throttle. If you go back, Rock, and look, I want you to look at his emblem for Meridian.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
It's literally the honeycomb emblem turned upside down. It literally is.
I saw that. I saw like the update that he's planning on. I think he's planning on changing out the yoke system too. I think the idea is that they're gonna have interchangeable yokes in the future, because I think he
did say that.
Yeah.
Yes, he did say that.
Which is interesting. That'll be interesting, because like that makes that, you know, the problem is it's all like, it's all hype right now for him. That's the problem. Like, a lot of the stuff is all hype.
That's what I'm saying. He's got to deliver, because if he doesn't deliver by FS Expo, I think that he's gonna lose that last little string that he's standing on right now. You know, because he is literally standing on a fine line right now.
2 hours and 37 minutes until you reach top of the sun. Nice, dude.
But like I said, if he winds up coming to the expo with a working model that people can sit down and
what if I want to stand
and use, or sit down, handstand it, I don't care, use your feet with it. If he has a working model, I think that he'll be okay, you know.
We'll see.
But he's got to have a working model when he gets there. Because if he doesn't, like I said, man, when people are up there listening to his spiel, and when he sits there and says, well, we were trying to have a working model, blah, blah, ain't nobody gonna listen. After they hear that, nobody's gonna listen to him anymore. They're just gonna be like, all right, hurry up and get off the stage. So
they kicked him off the stage last time.
Yeah, they did. Well, his problem, he's not a great speaker.
No, he's definitely not a great speaker. His speech was interesting.
Are those handprints?
They were handprints, yeah.
Look like like the window was steamy and the girl just had her hand right there, you know, and the whole Titanic scene.
Yes,
you know?
Exactly. Mr. Jaybird, how we doing, Captain? How's it going? It's going good, We're in the descent here into KILLITA.
Yeah, he definitely needs to take some some speech therapy or whatever, you know, to help him with public speaking.
Just at work, so just hanging out. Nice, can't complain. That's good. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm excited to see what comes of it. Hopefully it works out.
What are you most excited to see at the expo?
What's that? Sorry?
What are you most excited to see or hope to see at the expo?
I'd like to see maybe some other aircraft peripherals. One, I'd like to see Verpro there, because I'd love to see. I mean, I think I'll have that yoke before they even are at the expo, but it would be cool to like see that there and see if they bring anything else. I'd like to see more peripherals for like other planes other than just Airbus and Boeing. Yeah. And what I mean by that is just like basically 737 and A320 stuff.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. Like we
a 777 would be cool.
Yeah. Or maybe stuff for, hey, maybe even something for an MD-11 or something.
Yeah, like MD-11 you know? Would be cool. Embraer, CRJ.
Yeah. And I would like to see a lot more GA stuff too. Like, I would really love to see a lot more GA stuff.
There is a ton of GA stuff out there. It's just, it depends on how much you're willing to spend.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you know, they don't usually have too much of it at the actual expo, other than like some knobs or something that, you know.
It's the thing. It depends on what you're looking for, right? Because I think there's a lot of throttle units out there that represent GA that you can easily set up for, right? Like the Honeycomb, it does a really great job for a lot of your GA aircraft that aren't like the push-pull knob type throttles.
Yeah.
But now the Honeycomb just came out with that.
Yeah, they did.
So it's like you have already like pretty good like throttle options out there, and then you have you go to like any of like the GA units, there's plenty of them out there, but I mean, yeah, affordable ones, like, depends on how much you love it, you know.
Yeah, and the push-pull ones I don't think are selling very well for Honeycomb.
Well, I'm
just,
yeah, I mean,
well, because everybody already has that Bravo, and the Bravo, you can just, you know, who wants to buy a whole separate one just for something like for a Cessna?
Yeah.
or you know.
Well, if you're into it, right?
Well, yeah. If that's something that if all you do is fly a Cessna 172, 150, 210, or whatever, you know, then that's great for you. But there's, I mean, I think more of that you're like a 1%er on that, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody else is going to be flying multiple different stuff, you know. That's why I believe like what Nikki is doing at Meridian is going to be good, because it's interchangeable, and I think that's the reason why I think it's going to sell like hotcakes.
I think it's, the thing is it's just another honeycomb, like you said, it's another Honeycomb Bravo quadrant, that's all. And I think the biggest thing that he's doing is just he's got Donnie on his team, and Donnie is the one that is Flight Sim Factory, and so he's got somebody that makes throttles already that we all buy from, so he's got somebody on that team that's going to do that. And then same thing goes for the autopilot panel. Like the autopilot panel option is nice. I think it's a little too busy for my opinion, but that's just me. But it's a nice option for people that don't have like the wind wing stuff.
Yeah.
So I think it's like it's going to suit you if you like it, you know. Did a flight from Rome, Italy to Palermo, and for the next flight we'll be crossing into Africa. Oh shit. Hi, how are you? Yeah, give some 777s to Papa. Yeah, you like to see that. Sup, buddy, here. Haven't yet another cold. This one is the other one's, wait, this is one of the things you got to look forward to, Rock. Kids drag home every fucking bug there is. Yeah.
We're going to do Pudong to Kai Tak.
Ooh, Pudong.
China Cargo.
Ooh, you going from Pudong.
Gonna get some poo on my dong.
At least you're not departing from Huge Dong.
You should go from Pudong to fuck it.
BTV, what's going on? Welcome in. Yeah, shit, I think a lot of the GA stuff, when you look at like some of those like Garmin's and stuff like that, man, they want like $500-600 each for one of those units.
Yeah, it's very expensive.
Which in retrospect is actually very cheap, considering how much the actual real ones cost. But
oh yeah,
you know,
like $5,000 for one day on the
I mean,
screen.
if you're into that kind of flying though, like I mean, it's definitely worth the purchase. And you see people buying them there when they're there. It's just they're very niche, like it's a niche market for them, you know.
Yeah.
Dude, did you see any builds TriStar update? It's freaking beautiful. They sent out a dev update. I know. It's pretty nice, man.
Hey, has anybody had problems with their Windows with the past update? I don't know if y'all have seen, but if nobody's updated their Windows in the past week, I wouldn't. If I were you, I wouldn't do any of the updates.
You talking about like Windows like 11?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah. There was a huge update that completely screwed up everybody's computer. I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of people flooded Microsoft because the new update did something to their computer, and it literally took like 30 minutes for somebody's computer to boot up. And they were getting blue screen crashes. They were getting nothing could log into Microsoft. Nothing would work because I guess I'm not quite sure what the terminology of it is, but it would not allow anybody to play any games because it completely messed up the Microsoft store. Like, it was a big ordeal. I read about it. I watched a video of it last night. They're saying that if you haven't updated your computer yet, don't until they do another update. And they were all pissed off because that's what Microsoft said. They were like, "Oh, you had a problem with this update? Okay, just roll it back and wait for the next one."
I don't get any updates. I'm on 23H2, so
yeah.
I don't.
Definitely
I
don't
turned
update
off
your computer then.
No, I turned off all updates, so I don't get any updates.
Like the sound of the back of your throat, Rock.
You like that shit? You like that? You hit that little dangity dang that's ringing the back of my throat. I'm on Xbox, so I'm not having such issues. There you go. See?
I mean, hey, it's okay if you're on Xbox. You know, some people just hasn't grown up enough to, you know, go over to the big boy stuff like PC.
The flight sim PC is under construction. The freaking thing is gonna set me back. Why would it set you back $5,000?
Jesus Christ. My computer didn't even cost that much, and I got a beast of a computer.
Jesus Christ.
Chris, get your fat ass over here.
Exactly.
What is he putting in that thing? A thread ripper?
Oh, you definitely don't want a thread ripper for gaming.
No.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when needed.
He must have went in.
I mean, even with RAM being at the price that it is, I mean, if you're gonna try to get like a 5090, I mean that's $3,500.
Yeah.
And then if you got a top of the line CPU, you're looking at $600-700.
Flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign.
Unless you go to like Micro Center and get a bundle deal.
I mean, yeah, there's plenty of ways to keep the cost of a PC relatively low.
Yeah.
But
That's
I mean,
why I tell everybody, I'm like, hey, even if you don't have a Micro Center in your area, go to their website and order their bundle deals.
That's what you're getting?
Yeah, that's what I get. I
no,
go to Micro Center.
I know. I'm assuming that's what you get, but yeah, no, I mean.
And if you don't want to do any of that, if you don't want to build your own, go to Cyber Power because you can pick. They've got. You can pick quality parts. So you pick your parts.
Yeah.
They build it and ship it to you. I got a friend. He spent $2,800 and he's got a beast.
Yeah, I like I was saying, Micro Center, they have where you can get you the brand new like 870 motherboards, the new Ultra cores, and the RAM for all like $500. It comes with 32 gigs, you know, the CPU and the motherboard for like $500.
I mean,
maybe a little bit more now that the RAM's gone.
Yeah, RAM is up a little bit, but even still, I mean, you're looking at an extra $350 for RAM out of like what the normal price would be, $450, depending on which ones you go with.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, even a 5080, like, I mean, you're getting it at 5080, I mean, that's what, like $1,300, $1,400.
Yeah. Damn, them things done went up to $1,800 for a 5080.
Well, it depends on, if you're getting the like top of the line Asus.
Or you can save yourself hundreds of dollars and get a Radeon 9070 XT.
Yeah, get the 24 gig card.
Yeah, no, that's not a 24 gig.
What's the 97 XTX?
No, 9800 XTX.
Or 9800 XTX, yeah. That card's like under a grand, or it is a grand.
Right, depends on where you get it. 800 to a grand, yeah. 24 gig, it's a beast.
Well, you know, all these data centers have screwed us over with getting the RAM prices damn near doubled and tripled of what they were. And then it's also made the GPUs go back up because the 5070 Ti and the 5080 were down to like $800-900. And all of a sudden, boom, they had to shoot back up because of what all these data centers are doing, stealing all of our RAM.
That'll happen.
Freaking assholes.
It's not even that they're stealing it, dude. It's just all part of the fucking. It's all part of the.
Yeah, they're not stealing shit. It's the goddamn RAM manufacturers going after the easy money. Why deal with retail? That's what free enterprise is all about. It'll equalize.
It will at some point. Same thing with the GPUs. Like 5090s will come back. I mean, 5090s are literally for the longest time they were like 1900 to 2 grand for like most of your GPUs. For 50 now they're 3500, and then your top of the line 5090s are 4 grand. It's fucking ridiculous. That is just absolutely insane.
Yeah, it is.
ETV, good luck, buddy.
Absolutely insane.
Like, even if I sold my 4090, I'm only getting like 17. I mean, I guess in theory, right, if those prices go up, your resale price for the other parts go up. But I mean, I figure it could be an easy pickup of $1,600, but you're still paying $1,500 out of pocket for that. It's ridiculous. There's the airport. All right, music's down. I would definitely recommend getting the protection plan from Micro Center for a first-time build. From experience, I bent the pins on the motherboard. Oof. Sorry to hear that, Oscar.
Oh yeah, I always get that, especially with my GPU, because I get a 2-year warranty on my GPU, and there are no questions asked. You bring it back, and they give you full price of what you paid for it. So what I'll do is, once a new GPU comes out, I'll take my old one back, get full price, and then whatever, all I have to do is pay for whatever the difference is.
Interesting. They don't even ask you a question on it. They just go, okay.
Well, I mean, they'll ask you what's wrong with it, and all the thing I ever tell them is like, oh, it's like makes screens go black, or it's overheating or something like that, and they're just like, okay. And then because you paid for the warranty, you know?
Interesting. All right, what's going on? Welcome in and good luck. Yeah, that's interesting. Then pilot, welcome back. Okay. Through 5,900 feet to 3,000. Oh, 220. Downstairs. Then pilot. I wouldn't waste her time. Ooh, good prediction there, Scorch. That's a good prediction. Interesting. Yeah. All right, approach mode activated. Sunset or sunrise? It's a sunset. Get to the traffic fin 639. Established for runway 16. All right, over to the gear cam. Yo, Lado, what's up, brother? How we doing, man? Good to see ya. Been a minute. We're a little high. We got 4 wipe. That's all right. 14 knot crosswind. We'll get that evened out nicely. I could finally catch a live. Yeah, dog. I know. I always see your videos like all the time. You always got me laughing. The traffic, fender 639, short final, now 16. Had enough. I love it. Good work, Oz. Good work, Oz. I saw the message held.
Ladies Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 5:54 p.m. and it's currently about negative.
Aviation, Johnny, what's going on, brother? Welcome in. Good luck.
You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us.
Ryanair called at minus 194. Are you trying to say that I landed hard? Come on now. Oh. Came in just for time for landing. You did indeed, Kobe. What's going on, brother? All right, we'll select from the map here. Okay, I'll go side lights off. We'll keep the nose light on. Bring you back over to me. Hi, how are ya? That's not a bad landing at all. I agree. All right, our gate is off to the right here, so... Next stop, JFK. Oh my god. Just do a casual quick reload every time of fuel. Oh shit. I thought my bad. Chat, don't hate me.
He only wishes for death quickly.
This is interesting. Like, why does it have me like going over to the right? I'm gonna go on the line. Probably gonna jump me over anyways. Beacon lights off. What? Oh, there we go. I was like, what? They were like stuck. All right, so lights are off. Everything else is good. I cannot believe, I'm very shocked we're the only plane here right now. That's crazy. That is kind of nuts to me. No, I thought that landing was really good. I don't know. Harsh critics in the chat today. Jeez. All right. Let's take a look at this here. Yo, O'Neil, what's up, brother? How we doing, buddy? Good luck. Here we go. Let's see. Doesn't show us the tapes here, but that's okay. 194, 113 knots on the ground speed, 1.03 on the force. Let's go. That's a solid. It arrived 8 minutes early too. Let's go. Let the haters hate. I know, right? Blessings, Rock. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Well, we'll take a look at this airport here shortly. But I want to get my sim brief set up here so that I can start the boarding shortly after we kind of go through some things here. We are going up to Trumso, which is it ETNM? No. ETNC.
Oh. ENTC.
Yep. Oh, hello?
Hello.
Oh my god. Chat.
Right.
You know, I gave this guy mod, right? Chat. I gave him mod. Day 1, he's already banning people. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's just crazy. Like this guy, you know, you give him a little bit of leeway, and he's out here just fucking banning people.
I think that guy deserved it.
It's just crazy, you know? I don't even know what to say to that.
We unban him?
Nope.
Nope.
Haters gonna hate. Haters always gonna hate. How we doing today? Evening by you. What is it, 12 o'clock?
It is midnight on the dot.
Midnight on the dot.
It is Valentine's Day.
Ooh. What kind of Valentine do you got today?
My right hand.
Nice, nice. Jill?
No.
He goes, no. All right, so we updated our flight route. It's got some snow over in Trumso. Look at that.
What is the weather in Trumso? A bit snowy?
Oh, I saw some snow on that radar, but I don't know. So it currently says VFR, but you know how that goes. One radar says one thing, and then the other says the other, so I don't know.
That's not very, very far.
Yeah, it looks good. I don't know. All right, let's do this. Chase plane this. All right, guys, so like I promised, while they are doing the deboarding, I actually have to get the stairways here, operate stairs. And while they operate the stairs here to the aircraft, we'll take a look at the airport. So this is the new KILLITA airport up here in northern Finland. Honestly, my favorite part of this airport, I think, so far, not only is the crazy detail, but also just the night lighting too. Looking at like even the taxi lights, these blue lights, dude, so sick. I'm gonna up, you know what, let me up the speed just a tad bit here, because the speed seems to be a little slow. I don't know if it's possible to, okay, nice median, but like it just goes up high. Okay, let's drop this. I don't know, let's do like 150, and then let's do this like 10. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. All right, so obviously you got your one just detailed markings on the ground. Let's just take a look at that. I think they talked about potentially doing more snow on the ground. I know a lot of people were complaining, at least from what I saw in the forums, that the ground layering needs more snow on the ground. So I don't know if that's actually going to be implemented in the future, in like a future update or not. I know they talked about, some of the devs said that we will, you know, take in consideration that and potentially come out with an update for, you know, something in the future to kind of put more of a, because this I would say, and I agree with, I think what people have said, like this is more of a, you know, it's a sim limitation for sure, because the sim doesn't depict snow very well when it comes to like how much snow buildup there is. So they had to do with what they did here and kind of place it as like a texture on the ground. But in the winter times, I understand where, like, you know, in the winter time, this is completely covered. Like you can't even really see the ground markings, which would make sense. So I don't know, maybe we'll see an update with that, but typical INIBUILDS, man, like, you know, just they make such good stuff, man. Like it's so optimized here. You know, you obviously have all these beautiful trees, like the huge ass trees, which isn't INIBUILDS, but that's just like the sim in general. Obviously you get all your GSE stuff over here, you get a little bit of everything. The main terminal is what you would expect from them. Amazing, you know, amazing quality. You get the lighting, you got these cool which, like, I've never obviously been here in IRL, but you know, the cool detail here on the windows look like snowflakes. Pretty sick. The interior is obviously what you would expect from any builds and all their products. It's always fully detailed out. You got some really cool main terminal, it looks like, area here with the lights and the cool, you know, window decals. Obviously, like I said, everything you would expect. Quality that we just know, you know what I mean? I feel like at this point, INIBUILDS has set such a high standard with their airports that, you know, it's like every time they come out with something, you're just gonna you're gonna expect something like phenomenal. And I love like even the little details here, right, with the snow pileups. And like I said, that's where I agree with the community. I think seeing more snow buildup on the ground here, like on the main terminal, would really match like the snow piles, you know, like, and I don't know, that's just what I think. But once again, and if you look at like the top of the this is all snow, by the way, guys. Like, this is like a snow top, which is pretty cool. This is something I thought that they did really well, was the icicles on the railings of the tower. Like, look how sick that looks. That's so sick. I don't know. That's just one of my favorite like features, is this like tower. I don't really get all bananas over towers, but I thought that was a really nice touch, the icicles. Obviously all your, you know, buildings with whether that's maintenance little hangars or obviously GSE hangars or fire truck hangars, all that stuff is what you would expect, you know, from all their airports. All done really well, modeled really well. I love the snow buildup on all the vehicles too. You know, you see a lot of the vehicles have like snow buildup on them, even in the parking lot. So just, you know, crazy little details that you get. You don't, I don't say you don't get with other developers, because it does happen depending on the developer, but all a little bit different. Pretty sick looking little airplane over there. How are you? Got the like live animals too. Look at this shit. Reindeer, you got some reindeer. That's actually kind of a sick photo, like with the aurora lights, and you got the look at that. Oh shit, that's cool. Modeled gas station. Oh man. And like I said, guys, if you haven't entered yourself in yet for the giveaway, one person will win this airport for free. We'll be giving away this airport for free here by the end of the stream. So we're going to fly up to Trumso, and then we'll announce the winner. But yeah, you'll get one copy of this airport. So what's the price for gas? I don't know. Should we go see? I didn't see. You'd have to do the conversion. Let's see what the price is. Oh, it's free. It's free 99. They didn't put the price up. Is it over here? No. Nice Porsche though. It's free. Look at the detail, like even on these windows here, they got the little like a little reindeer and shit. That's sick. There is like a hold on. There is a, where is that? Like I think there's a bear over here somewhere. Like it's a, I think a fake, maybe it's a fake bear. I don't know. I saw it when I was, I'm gonna have to refuel there now. Exactly. I saw it. Where the hell was I at this? I was like looking around this airport and I saw like a bear. I don't know where it was now. I don't think it was real. I think it was, maybe it was real. I don't know. I thought it was over here, but maybe not. Look at all, just like look at all this detail. Little construction going on and shit. Just so cool. The snow pileups, like, see, that's like why, this is where I'm saying, like, if we had like the ground textured out with a bunch of snow, it makes so much more sense for these massive snow piles, you know. But maybe we'll get an update. I know they said they talked about it. We might get one. So, who knows? But yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of this airport. It's not really like massive, but once again, this is a really cool airport. All right, we'll bring on the Discord. All right, I'm back. All right. We filed the next flight plans. That's good. You know what else is massive? Oh no, what are you gonna say? Go ahead, say it. Just say it. Your feet? The low taper fade. That is. All right, runway 16. It is dry right now. Damn, dude, minus 25. That is cold as shit.
Well, it's only 13 below zero.
Yeah, I mean, that's like shorts weather.
Yeah, man. Fucking shorts and flip-flops and...
Passengers deboarding starting.
Whoops, we didn't deboard the passengers yet. Now they can get off. That's crazy. We have a GSX profile set in for this airport. I was surprised that they wanted us to like not be online with. That's weird. Yeah, just minus 13. A casual minus 13. Kind of cool. They must de-ice right here at the gate then, because there's no de-icing pad here. They must just like either get pushed back and then de-ice, or de-ice right here. Oh man, all right, let's see. I need another cup of Java Mason.
I need to eat some food. I think I'm gonna have a couple of slices of pork belly, scramble up a couple of eggs with some Fiesta cheese, roll it up in a burrito, and have a nice day.
What? Oh my god.
A little bit of salsa on it, huevos rancheros.
Oh my god. You're gonna do what to that salsa? Gorilla, what's going on? Hi, how are ya? Yo, what's up? Still have a problem with my catering and refueling. Yeah, that's, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That's, seems to be like a fly-by-wire issue. All right. So they deboarded. They're waiting for everybody to go in the... Does the doors open for them here? Oh no, they're just, see, like the GSX profiles. I don't know. Oh, you want to know why it's fucked up? Hold on. I know why. I think I have another GSX profile in here for that other airport. And I think that's what's loading first. 100% is why. I was gonna say, I'm like, that's not like any builds, man, to have like the thing off like that. It's MSFS. Where are we at? We're at EFKT. Yep, there it is. Haha, I knew it. Sometimes chat, you know. Hold on. Let's just reset the. Let's reset GSX.
Restart the coochie.
Restart the coochie. Can I join in the?
Who the hell came up with that anyway?
That was Thomas, the coochie. The underrated assassin. Hi, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? Can I join along in the next flight? Absolutely. If you got VATSIM, we're here on VATSIM in KILLITA. Take a seat, Scorch says. Love it. Free for the free version. Or the free version. I'm confused. Take it. Wait, what?
Boarding requested.
Ah, there we go. Okay, I was gonna say I'm like the profile, like that makes sense. Okay. Let's operate the stairs. And then the doors should open. I would imagine the doors will open. So we'll see. Wait and see what happens when they come out. Oh, I don't have VATS. Maybe next time. Have a great fit. Sounds good, underrated assassin. ENTC.
That's a nice airport.
It is, Trumso. Did my second best landing in the Ibiza, the wind 3-4 knots. Ooh, 235. Nice. That's a nice airport too, Ibiza. Isn't much wind, 34 knots? I mean, it depends. So 34 knots isn't always like... just because something's like a higher wind count doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to be hard to land in. If it's a steady 34 knots from a like single direction and it's not gusting, the gusting is when it becomes hard. Giggity.
Yeah, Morocco, not everybody's as talented as you.
Well, I wouldn't say it's about being talented. All right, here they come. Oh, so they didn't model the doors to move, or did they? Let's see if we get closer. No, that's all right. Sometimes their airports, they model the the doors to move open.
All right, I'm back.
It was pretty hard. I was 1 second from. Well, it all depends too on your speed, right? Like, so if it's 34 knots down the head of your aircraft, like the headwind aspect, like it's coming down the pipe, like you're just gonna implement more speed to counter the, the higher wind count. But if you're hitting a crosswind and it's steady and it's the same, it's still not that hard. You're just gonna aileron into the wind, rudder the opposite to keep the airplane straight once you go down on the ground. But other than that, like that's still pretty simple. It's more when it's gusting from like 20 knots to 34 knots or something like that, and it's bouncing you around. That's where you're having to anticipate the wind. Yeah, you touch down with 90 knots just means you were going too slow, like way too slow. You need to counter the wind. So if you're 34 knots down the nose of your aircraft and you're trying to land at 130 knots or something, you're going to need to counter that with more speed.
Don't listen to him, chat. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Never know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to the Captain Rock Savage. I heard him say he was going to get into Train Simulator. I don't know. All right, let me go make a cup of coffee.
Downloading the freeway.
Where do you live at, Oz?
I'm in Perth, Western Australia, brother.
Perth.
Perth.
So what do you use? UTC plus what?
8.
8? We got another Australian friend that hangs out in here. He lives in Melbourne.
Oh, yeah?
And they're plus 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
At the moment.
Yeah, at the moment.
Yep. We don't have daylight saving.
Oh, you don't on the West Coast? You don't have that?
No, we don't do that here.
I think they ought to get rid of it everywhere.
Waste of time, in my opinion.
I agree.
All right, relax. I'm back.
Muscle is no longer tensed.
What's that? Oh, nobody cares? Yeah, no, nobody. Hot Java, hot Java.
We're still boarding. Let us know if you need anything.
Need a lot of things, love.
What's that?
Talking about your flight attendants.
Oh, yeah. Still boarding. Basically done. 2 minutes.
Hi, how are you? I'm doing good.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome aboard. I'm doing good.
Hi, how are you?
I mean...
Here's the thing.
I've been in the 5M server for 28 hours straight.
Is there a reason why, like, that kid said "fuck you" as the message that was held?
I don't know.
It was just like so random.
Weird, that one.
What happened?
Well,
banned someone.
he banned someone earlier, but it was like this kid that like came in yesterday and then came back today and then like randomly just typed
mad shit.
just randomly typed "fuck you," and it got held, so no one else could see it. But it was like so random. It definitely was. I don't think.
It's McLean.
But That shit was so random. I was like, he didn't even say anything prior to that to like warrant that.
That's why it's McLean.
I like how you just go, I'm sorry, but I had to.
You're ready to go when you are.
Oh, man. It's always the young, like, little kids, too.
He's probably sitting there thinking he's the funniest guy.
Always, dude. Always the little kids. Alright, status. We'll go beacon light on.
Beacon light on.
We'll do it when we get pushed back.
Getting a fin air livery, 1 sec.
You're getting a fit. Oh, are you joining on this flight?
Is that alright?
Yeah, oh yeah. No, I didn't know.
I don't think it's that long.
No, it's not. It's only 40-minute flight airtime.
Nice. I was just saying I was getting the freeway airport.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm pushing back now, but I'll de-ice and then I'll just sit here. I don't really care.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
You move quick anyways. You're not like Rosie that says that he's gonna join and then takes 45 minutes for him to get in there because it takes him 80 minutes to fucking download the freeway airport. That's probably another reason, Mason, why he gets such bad FPS is like his Wi-Fi or whatever he uses must be like terrible.
I didn't think about it, but the more I think about it, I feel like it's affects performance.
What's that? Sorry, what does?
I feel like internet affects performance.
100%. It throttles everything.
Yeah, but he's on a DX11 computer, man.
That's true.
He's on an old ass
Gentlemen,
potato.
and welcome aboard Flight 639 with service to Norway. Our flight time will be roughly
He can't even put a DX12
Now
card
that the cabin
in
door
there.
is closed, please make sure that all
slot won't
devices
take
are in airplane mode and your
True.
large devices are now shut down and stowed.
So
Please
you know
fasten
that
your
thing.
seatbelt and make sure
Jesus,
that all
it's got to
seat
be
tables and seat backs are in the full upright and locked position for
10-year-old,
departure. Flight
15-year-old
attendants, please
PC.
prepare cabin for departure and cross check. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Poor kid.
Yeah.
Sucks being that age because you really can't do
Yeah.
much about anything.
Yeah,
it really
true.
does. You can't fucking work. You
I
know,
mean,
it's
I
you're
didn't-
you're just at the bottom of the food chain when you're that age.
And I didn't even have, you know, but yeah, like back then I didn't even have PC or know of PC gaming back then. Now granted, it may have not have been like truly that big of a deal when I was a kid his age, but still, large amounts of snow is a nice touch. It is, man, it is. And that's why I said, I'm like, I think if they do listen to like what the community is gonna want, and they do like the the new layering of the ground textures, I think that would be a nice touch. I really do. I had to make sure that it wasn't like my sim being all like stuttery like that, but it's GSX pushing me back right now. I like saw my plane like bouncing around. I'm like, what the fuck? But no, the sim's running smooth. It's just GSX pushing me. All right, so we're gonna wait. Once we get pushed back here, we're gonna go ahead and de-ice.
Must be fastened during takeoff, landing, and at all times during the flight when the safety belt sign is on. We recommend that you keep your safety belt fastened throughout the flight, as unexpected turbulence may occur at any time. For your own safety, we kindly ask you to avoid spending excess time in the aisles and exit areas during the flight. You must comply with all posted.
All right, we'll turn the APU off, or APU bleed off, sorry, while they unattach the aircraft, and then we'll get the icing called.
Landing gear. Runway awareness. Okay.
All right. I guess I gotta wait until they're. Oh.
Hey, Raz. Approaching runway. Yeah, no shit. I drove the airplane here, didn't I?
I love it for the meme. 30 meters remaining.
You must adopt the emergency position when instructed to do so. It is important to bend forward and downwards.
There we go.
All right. On our way to KILLITA.
Ooh.
I fucking tack.
ITAC.
Hi, how are ya?
Hi, how are you?
I don't know what I'm going to do after that.
I think the tug just went into the airport, like the terminal area.
It's time for a 727 flight.
Ooh.
Confirm aircraft is ready for treatment.
Oh yeah, aircraft is ready.
We begin treatment.
100%. Look out.
Type 1. Concentration at 100%. I will call you back when ready.
Concentration at 100%. Goddamn.
727 or the Mad Dog? Which one?
727.
Mad Dog.
All right, the chat needs to make this decision.
All right, chat, make the decision. Type in Mad Dog or 727. Dude's like from the cabin. Looks like he's just floating.
You're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard. All right.
Runway
16, yep. Runway
What did the chat
16.
say? Mad Dog or the 17?
They said Mad Dog.
They said they, oh.
I don't know why they said Mad Dog.
Why?
Because it has a magenta line.
De-icing and anti-icing completed. And the icing code is fluid type 1. Concentration at 100%.
Looking gear.
Good day.
Cabin is ready.
Thank you.
And look at that.
Now, flight level 105 west of the airfield.
Children of the magenta line.
Looking forward to that TriStar, man.
Yeah, me too.
Good that you can have the GPS in there if you want.
I gotta do it the OG way.
Yeah, you kind of do too. You want to
Face north.
Yeah, unlock the ice.
Oh, chat. You guys are gonna laugh at me. I didn't even do my FMC. I got so excited about
Wait,
going.
You didn't even put the flight plan in.
No, I didn't. I got so distracted by showing the airport off.
Oh, that's not a good enough excuse.
Nope. No, I mean, I don't really think there is an excuse, to be honest with you. I just...
Did you even load the fuel in there?
Yeah, that was all done.
That was a major rook move.
Yeah, my bad. My bad. My bad. Possible pilot deviation. Oh, come on. It wasn't my fault. Pulling a Joe.
Okay, Joey. At the same time, that's funny.
Goddamn. All right, and then direct. Ika. Rival 1-8. ILS Yankee. Did I not have an ILS? I only got a Zulu.
Intersection departure from Lima.
All right, 340. Look at that, chat. That's how quick that was.
There's a guy on coming in.
Yes, there is. Yeah, that was the one thing I did. I went into the iPad and I loaded the aircraft via the iPad, but I never went in and set it up that way. 2.6. Set that up. We are good. Flaps 1. And
KILLITA, Finnair 321, taxi runway 16.
The traffic Finnair 640. We're gonna follow company runway 16. All right.
And that is how you get set up.
We can single engine taxi this bitch. Oh, that's kind of sick, dude, that I see your light reflection off the snowbanks. That's actually dope.
I just turned my little taxi light on.
Note the cabin lights will be dimmed for departure and landing.
That's
If you require additional
Look at her.
lighting,
She is
there's a leading light on the
thick,
middle of the
thick. That was actually sick, dude, how I saw your, I literally, like, see your light reflection off the trees, and then your nav light was reflecting off the snowbanks here at the scenery. That was kind of sick. So this guy turned in for final. He looks high as shit.
He said he was 5 miles out.
Yeah, and he looks, like, really high.
At 4,300 feet.
Have good luck, buddy.
KILLITA, Finnair 321, we'll hold short Lima, ready for the traffic. Okay, they're going to walk by until 547. Copy, we'll depart Lima traffic. KILLITA, Finnair 321, enters and rolls at Lima, runway 16, departure to the north.
He cleared you to go in?
He's 5 miles out, he said.
Oh.
I'm just gonna have to turn a bird from Lima, I'm not gonna backtrack.
Yeah, no real reason to, I guess.
Yep, numbers for it. That is what you call a turn and burn.
The traffic Finnair 640, going to be holding short runway 16. All right, airplane inbound. Turn our light off for him. Ooh, a little 321 action.
I'm in a 321 too.
The traffic Finnair 640, going to line up runway 16. Sales up coming in, welcome in, and good luck. The traffic Finnair 640 taking off from my 16. What is going on with my...
With the...
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. It's all good. What's that? There you go. Possibly. It's all screwed up, I think, and then it's fine now. The traffic Finnair 640 clear from runway 16, now departure to the north. All right, autopilot activated. Predict negative 202. Okay, Kirill, I like it. I like where your head's at. Continue that climb 340. Past 6,000 out of standard or into standard. Look at that.
Top of climb and top of descent probably right on top of each other.
Probably.
320. What have you got ongoing with your blood plan? Scary moment going direct.
No, the direct's fine. It was last time I was screwing up so many things. I think I did that to myself. The last time that happened. Stand by 1 second. Headphones went flying. Brian, what's going on? Welcome in and good luck. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that Oz flight plan. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if that was like, that almost looked like a different flight plan completely. Like almost like my other flight plan from before. And maybe because I didn't add that in, I don't know. It was weird. Hey, remember chat, it's experimental, this plane. I don't know if we should be seeing the strobe lights from the front of the aircraft like this, but hey. I can't confirm or deny in the deep darkness. That is the truth. I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
What happened?
Just call me. What's up?
You did what? Is that a dumbbell back there? Yeah, I mean that's on the back of a Peloton, so yeah. Bort, you were around when my camera used to be like here and used to face like directly, like kind of off a little bit, but like used to face from this direction, weren't you? Or have you only been in here since the camera was off to my right side? Oh, okay. So yeah. So basically, but right behind me is a Peloton, and where my camera used to be was like kind of off to the left a little bit, but I wanted it to be more of like the room, more of me. Like when I had it here with the lens that I had on there, it was almost too close to where it was just like really like my face was the camera almost. So off in the like distance, it makes more sense to have it like this. And I would rather have it like this anyway, so, but yeah, they're like the two dumbbells that come on the back of the Peloton. Come up. Yep. Good luck. I think you already entered, but I'm not sure. So dark, dude. Like us, isn't it? Like just dark as shit out here.
It's just like there's a little bit of sun. I feel like we're just chasing the sun a bit.
Yeah, it's just because we're going more north, so that scope of the sun is like still a little bit, you know.
Any airlines that actually do this flight, or are we just backing this up?
What's that? Sorry?
Any airlines that actually do this flight, or are we just making this up?
This one is definitely made up for sure. Yeah, I did this. I just did it because it was like, okay, I could go back to Helsinki, but like, do I really want to? I would rather go like
Helsinki. Return to Helsinki is a bit long.
It is. Well, it's. I mean, it's Would have been like an hour and like 20 minutes, probably, give or take. It's about the same time. There really wasn't much like wind, so would have probably been almost the exact same time frame it took to get there. But the what do you call it? No, yeah, this flight they only do. I think they only do this like into Tromso from Helsinki. I think. I don't even know actually.
Have a good flight scheduler.
Yeah, I'm looking now.
Yeah, that flight sim dispatch.
They call, yeah, Helsinki flies the 190 for Finnair. I mean, there's a lot of planes that come into here. Berlin on the Berlin 319 with EasyJet. Wizz Air comes into here. Scandinavian, Oslo, Copenhagen. Then they fly obviously Zurich. Damn, dude, Zurich all the way up here. Fuck. That's a longer flight for sure. That's got to be at least a 4-hour flight, right? Lufthansa flies the 320 Neo to Tromso. Actually, there's quite a bit of planes that come into here from like different. I mean, Air France, Edelweiss, Norwegian, Transavia, Lufthansa, British Airways, Scandinavian, Austrian, EasyJet, Eurowings. Damn, dude, like they all fly here. That's crazy because it's such a small airport.
Most of them might be seasonal though.
I mean, they're doing it like a ton right now. Tomorrow, there's like all of those planes are flying in tomorrow. But you might be right with the seasonal part because I know when I did those flights when was that Svalbard came out, there wasn't like a ton of flights going into Tromso that day. Which, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Svalbard come out in the summertime, like end of summer? So like sunlight was still kind of like up all the time.
There's another one of those random releases.
But I want to say Svalbard, they like kind of pumped up a little bit. This one was the most random, the KILLITA airport. Like that just dropped out of nowhere. It's like normally, like as the partners, like usually we get like a little email and we'll get like a heads up or like some sort of like release build or whatever. But the okay, like this one. Okay, wife's getting on an important call. Everybody, I gotta use the ASMR voice. But I want to say KILLITA was just kind of like a literally like a out of nowhere like drop, literally. It was funny though, like once you sent me that and we're like, or whatever you did, Oz, I think I got the airport like 2 minutes later. Like dropped into my account and I was like, oh shit.
I give you the airport.
Hmm?
Did Matt give you the airport?
Yeah. Wonder how good this 340-600 is gonna be.
Aerosoft, I'm very skeptical.
But it's Tollus doing the like all the flight management systems.
It's one of those ones I think I'll wait until see someone else fly it.
True.
Because last Aerosoft.
Well, I wonder.
They do 330.
I'm surprised they haven't gone back and attempted to like fix it.
It's Aerosoft for you.
I mean, yeah, look at the CRJ, I guess.
I feel like CRJ they kind of had to. I feel like now that they're ahead, they're like, we've already got. There's already another A330 people want to fly.
Yeah, true.
still available to buy that 330?
Yeah.
And it's for 2020 or
Bonsoir.
2022?
Hello.
$30 US.
All right, there we go. Nicholas coming in with the 2 months tier 1, brother. Appreciate that, Nick. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Cracker, hola, hola. How are you? I'd go a lot louder, but I don't want to get in trouble. Hello, hello. New sub. You cannot complain, brother. Cannot complain. Same here, all as well, dude. Here.
Alright, we're going to do, after this flight, we're going to do Allegiant MD-83 from McAllen, Texas to Las Vegas.
Bloody lovely.
Let's see here. Good luck, Nicholas. With the voice level, you sound like a guy who works at a late night radio. Oh my god.
Good podcast.
OPSD, where's that track?
Stardew.
Oh, I've been there. We flew there, with Brosy.
Yeah, you flew the 777 in, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I flew the 777 in there already. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to switch my... I was chilling at whatever altitude for a while, so that was my bad.
$8,000 feet per minute. Thank you, meetings. Picked up a new motherboard and CPU today.
Did you?
I still haven't put it in yet. But, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to the short duration of this flight, we will not be able to offer in-flight service.
The 850. 7800 X rating.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt
From
sign.
Intel,
You cannot get up and move around the
I heard
cabin.
it.
However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when in the case of unexpected turbulence.
I'm going to look it up again, but 2025 was not a good year for Intel. I think they laid off over 6,000 people.
Hmm. That sucks. What's up? Okay, let's see here. Let's go. We'll go 8,000. We'll set it to 8,000. Gotta hit your what's up. Crazy. Let's see here.
I think I ever read the radar. I can't remember.
I'm not sure. I know it's like a thing. I don't know if it's actually. Hold on. Sorry, I'm over here messing around with stuff. I have it selected, but there's no weather right now. I've definitely seen weather on here though before. Oh yeah, Trekker, is that the case? The Sweden is a strong second. Oh. Really? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. 737 landing gear torn out during taxi. LOL. What? Where? Interesting. That's not good. Curious to see what like the it is crazy, like when you you add another 32 gigs of VRAM to the, or 32 gigs of RAM, you add another 32 gigs of RAM to the system, and then like how much more it wants to grab now that it knows you have 64 gigs. It's hilarious.
I've got 96 gigs.
I have 64, but before I used to be like
using 34.
Yeah, I'm using 29 right now. And yelled to show. Oh gosh, no thanks. Shame you gotta get a slot. Well, it makes sense. So many people in and out of there. I can literally see you, Oz.
Nice.
How do you fly one time in this plane, land it really well, and everyone's got good numbers to predict?
Watch you slam it.
Exactly. Roll wheel sometimes. Through 18,000. Transition altitude 7,000 feet. You need the METAR for JFK. I don't think so. Oh man. I know you're getting the FS Lab. I am for sure. I am for sure. Got the FS Lab itch.
We have begun our final descent into Norway. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Should have flown to Bergen, not Bias. All right, seatbelt signs are on.
Please return to your seat as the seatbelt sign is now on.
Traffic.
Hey now, that's rude. For those of you guys that haven't entered in for the INIBUILDS giveaway, exclamation point INIBUILDS, get it in now, get it in now. Where the hell the runway? The runway is off to our left. We're not coming in yet.
Looking at 321, we're in a full 5 mile bone base.
It'll be after this one, J-Aviation. I'm not gonna lie, Auto FPS has been weird lately. The amount of updates that they do is ridiculous.
I don't use it.
I know, I'm starting to think if I should or shouldn't use it anymore.
I don't think it's needed.
It's so annoying now, dude. Like, it's just like all they do is like one day it'll be like nice and stable and like perfect, and then they do another update like literally for every day this week. There's been a new update for it every day because they screw one performance thing up in one sim and then they go to the other sim and have to fix it for that sim, and then they go back and back and it's like literally nonstop. If you look at the changelog, it's literally because they screwed something up on one end and they got to go to the other one and then go to the other one and then the other one. What do you leave yours at, like 150 for LOD?
My LOD, I think it's 150, 170.
Yeah. I feel like 150 was always
I've
like
never
that
had
perfect
problems.
sweet spot.
I'm on a 5070 Ti.
Yeah. Do you just do the two, times 2, or do you do more than that?
Times 2. Depends what plane. If I'm playing like a heavy framey bird, I might update it to 3.
Yeah.
I feel like it puts too much stress on my GPU. But,
Left linear to ENBR.
Short final.
All right.
never land the 3.
Contact 2415,
What's that?
runway 18.
And 321 clear for runway. Good day.
321, 319, I can't seem to land. Minus 210 on that.
In Trumso traffic linear 640, 12 mile final established on the ILS runway 18. Yeah, it's the intention. I've tried both of them actually.
Take control 2415, take off runway 18.
That is, yes. Also traffic NR 6405 mile final runway 18.
I think control 2415, passing 1150.
500.
Sync rate. Sync rate. 200. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. 40. 30. 20. Sync rate. 10.
Traffic under 2415, I'm opting 4,700 feet via to 1 per hour departure.
Are you gonna stop?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Norway. The local time is 6:26 p.m. and it's currently about -5 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have been shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us.
Need new underpants after that.
What's that?
Need new underpants after that landing. It looked like on my end, you look like you're really going really like V-pilot had you go really fast.
It did.
I was like, you gotta stop. Did you have water brakes in?
Yeah. He's straight to maintenance. He says that's crazy. There's only 223. It wasn't like it was that hard.
Yeah.
How are the E-Jets? I love them. What's that?
I was mine in 310.
Might need new brakes. That could be true. Yeah, no, that was a fine. It was fine landing. Also, what cabin announcements? Third party or the point? It is third party aviation. What's that?
Thank you very much. I'm gonna crawl into bed. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
How much from the phone?
Don't forget to watch. See if your name gets drawn. All right, here's our gate. I don't know why my performance today has been like ass in the sim. I'm not really sure why. Enough coffee. Oh, it's like really low. Like even FPS is like really low today. I'm not sure why. Alright, parking brake is set, and right and left engine off. Beacon light is off. we go. And just like that, we are here. PCs are sometimes like that. Like that. Literally. Yucky, what's going on, brother? Well, welcome to Trumso. Let me see something here. You came in the attic, you have a higher FPS? Really? That's crazy. I don't believe that. That's wild. Oh, man. That was a good flight, though. Yeah, landing rate was what? 223 feet per minute, 141. I think did we bounce? I think we may have bounced. I'll have to see in the replay. What did you say? Some feet higher up. There you go. Ever had this bug with Atlas Labs where the IRS never aligns? It gets stuck at one. No, I've never had that happen. One little quickie. Oz. So many ways to take that, but yes. Agreed. Interesting. No, I've never had that happen before. Alright guys, at 11:35 in 2 minutes, we'll do the drawing for the INIBUILDS airport. So for those of you guys that are looking to potentially win that airport, exclamation point, INIBUILDS, get that in the chat to get entered in. Have you fixed other than restarting the sim? This is the 8th time. Wild. 8th time? Damn, dog. That's crazy. You could do that, even though I feel like that would ruin the simming part. That's crazy. Oh. Interesting. Alright guys, 1 minute here until we draw the winner. Manual loading. It definitely ruins the immersion. That stinks. That sounds terrible. Thanks for the idea. Thanks, but no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks, dude. That's what he's saying to you. All this Then I'm going to Let's see here. Oh wait, no, we don't want that then. One. Stand by. We want source visibility. There it is. Okay, so here we go. Time for the giveaway. All right, so I need to open up. All right, guys, it's that time. It's that time. Selecting the winner. In 3, 2, 1. That is Throne 9606. I don't even know who you are. I think you're on YouTube. Think. And if you are, let us know in chat that you're here. Let us know in chat you're here. Because you, sir, just won an INIBUILDS airport. And if you are here, just let us know. Pop it into the chat. Congrats on the win if you are here. If not, we'll just redraw. Redraw for the person that's here. Yosem, what's going on, brother? Welcome in. Welcome in. He is here. Let's go. GG's, dude. GG's. Congratulations on the win. The thing that you'll have to do is reach out to me on Discord. So if you're not in the Discord or you don't have me as a friend on Discord, just reach out to me on Discord, and then we'll connect from there. Then I'll just get some information from you. I'm just gonna need your social security number. No, I'm just kidding. Now, congratulations, you got yourself a free copy of the new KILLITA Airport from INIBUILDS, and then like I said, if you have your account, we'll just need some information and we'll get that put in there for you as soon as possible. But GG's, man. GG's. Congrats. All right, let's next flight. I can't do a next flight. I can't. I wish I could. I wish I could. GG's, yeah. It'll just be the same name, by the way. And there's a link to go in. Read. There's another section to go into that you can just look up. The ground textures are a bit strange, aren't they? Where? At this airport here? I think they just tried to put like snow cover on the ground. But I agree. It depends on how they do it. Do I do raids? I mean, we could do a raid. We could do a raid. I don't know if I've done a raid in a while. What's the heartbeat? Oh, that's just the... That's just from the, what do you call it? The FS Realistic Plus. Because we went so quick. Oh, ho, ho. Go ahead and mute it for now. Sounds more like more things are being done in the back of the airplane there. Oh yeah, we did do a little bounce. It was like very small, but there was a bounce there. This is crazy. We were on the brakes and going full reverse thrust, but the plane just did not want to stop. We only had it set to low though. We should have set it to at least medium, but it's alright. Yeah, it was a small little bounce. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Whoa. Did you miss anything? No, Kirill. We did the giveaway, and yeah. Oh yeah. You love to see it. That one view is crazy. Yeah, it's ridiculous how realistic it looks. All right, guys. Well, that being said, we are going to go ahead and hop off for the day. I gotta go to work later tonight, and then I will be gone tonight and then into tomorrow, and then we'll be back Sunday. Probably get the stream for sure into Monday. We should be back with like full stream again of like every day next week, so it should be good. I'm not really sure yet. The wife is traveling with me for the weekend, so probably find something to do other than just my job. So, but other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks again for watching. I don't know what is going on with Chase Plane right now. It's not like in this. There we go. But that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Once again, congratulations to Predu. Like I said, Pre, just reach out to me again on Discord. We'll get going with that. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Have a great Valentine's Day weekend. Safe one. And we'll see you guys on the next stream. Take care, guys.